First place overall winner of the 2015 Youth Talent Search, and he also in that same year won first place at Vancouver's Teen Fest. He's an amazing dancer and has become quite a good friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Albert or Alwan. Hey, how are you?
IB exams are coming in a week. So.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Amen.
Yikes! Yeah, I gotta study hard, right?
Yep.
Definitely. So, you're a dancer, very talented dancer.
Thank you.
I've seen you at how many Teen Fests now? I think like the first time I saw you was like maybe 1.5 years ago, maybe 2.
More like a year.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but like I've seen you perform so many times, and
Yes.
every single time it's always so fun. And it's like what I like about his dancing is he always tells stories through his dance, and it's like you're watching a skit. It's really funny. So how long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for 4 years. We'll go into my 4th year now. 2 years for self-taught and a year and a half for formal lessons.
Oh, that's really exciting. Yeah. And how did you start going into dancing? Like, what inspired you?
What inspired me was just like the mainstream dances. I started out with like LMFAO's Part Rock Anthem, where it's like shuffling, and you know, it was something fun that I like to do, and I kept doing it. I watched like shows like America's Got Talent where I saw people do like these amazing like dance moves, and I was like, I want to do that too, and show it off to my friends. And then the one moment that I really wanted to dance was when I learned Gangnam Style. Yeah, Gangnam Style.
I love it.
And everybody actually knew me for the Gangnam Style guy, and during a camp, they asked me to perform, and just being able to be up on stage and being able to make my friends happy just made me feel like, wow, dancing is something that I love to do. And from there on, I wanted to improve and show people that I could do more, better, cooler stuff.
That's awesome, yeah. And speaking of, entertaining people, I know that you went to a multicultural camp, and can you tell me a little bit more about how that has affected your life?
So the grade 9 multicultural camp, it was like, I really wanted to know more about different cultures because I was really like introverted back in elementary school with living with Koreans, because I grew up with a lot of Koreans going to my elementary school. And from there, it's like I wanted to see different sides and different cultures, and I decided to take that trip. During that trip, I was able to make friends with people who I like, wait, you existed?
Yeah.
Since when? So, it was like, just the whole experience in general made me feel like I was in a family that, like I only met these guys for one day, and we already bonded through like a few hours, right? And that whole dance event, it was really, people made me feel like I was different from the rest. I'm not like another student from the student body from my school. And that's what really motivated me to dance, and yeah.
That's amazing, yeah, you get to stand out and really show people who you are. It definitely helps with, cracking your shell kind of thing, right? So if you could dance for anybody famous, who would it be and why?
I would love to dance for Bruno Mars because all his music that he's been putting out is really like old school disco, and I have to admit that I really want to like just be up with him on stage and like dance with him, and like just being really smooth with like the disco dancing and all the like.
Yeah, he's so fun.
I've got your attention.
And you don't have to be a dancer to dance. Dancing is something that it should be fun. It should be something that you can do with other people. And when I dance, I try to incorporate a little bit of like that wow factor, so that people will be like, wow, that's cool, I want to do that. And at the same time, doing simple things where that like, oh wow, I want to copy that too. And even if I'm not dancing on the stage, I'm dancing on the floor, my friends can come in and like, oh, I want to join you too, and we could dance together. And that's really what I want to have, like create a fun atmosphere that people will be like, I can dance with a dancer. I don't have to be afraid. I don't have to say I cannot dance. And I just want to break people out of their shell, because a lot of people these days are really just closed, and with the rise of phones, it's like, oh, I'm on my phone these days.
Yeah.
Okay, phone.
Yeah. It really helps to connect people. As you're saying, like breaking your shell, it's like if you go to any school dance or like a club or anything, it doesn't matter if you're a good dancer or a bad dancer.
Correct.
Like nobody even notices if you're not good at dancing. You're just having fun and everyone just
And that's what
mingles.
school dances are supposed to be. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to mingle, you're supposed to have fun, you're supposed to just be with the people that you love to be with, and even make new friends when you're dancing with other people.
Definitely, yeah. It's just all about like, who cares if you have no sense of
Right.
rhythm? Just let the body move you, even if you're 2 beats ahead, right?
Correct.
So what would you say is your signature dance move?
Oh, my signature dance move. I have a few. Like, one of the ones that I usually put out is the bone breaking, where
Oh yeah.
I pull up my
Like a
arm
one
all the way back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just more of like a wow factor move that people are like, ew. Like, whoa!
Yeah.
Didn't you see that coming?
Yeah.
Other than that, I've always had other dance moves where like the airwalk, which is my previous starting dance, and people will be like, that guy's moving on air? Wow. It's like, can you teach me that? No, it's a magician's secret.
Yeah, definitely. I like that trick. Yeah, keep it to yourself, right? But yeah, definitely the bone breaking one. I think like the first time I saw you perform, and then that's one of the things that you did, and you like pretty much collapsed on the floor like a stick figure, right? And or like you know those models that artists use, and you like click it and their body just collapses.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. And then I was like, oh my god, I literally thought to myself, does this guy have bones or is it just jello? Like I swear this dude is made from like gelatin or something, you know, or pudding, I don't know.
Through the cracks of the earthquake, my body's moving in a retrograde. I'm feeling loose, feeling untamed. You shut me down from the life wire. I can't take it anymore. So my heart's so breaking. No one save me. I can't take it. I'm a little bit lost here, baby. I keep shaking.
Yeah, just liquid. You're just flowing. You're just flowing. So have you ever had any embarrassing dance moments? You know, seeing like you're moving every part of your body pretty much.
Well, while I was waiting for my psychology testing, it's like part of our internal assessments. We were waiting outside, and I was showing one of my friends, or like a group of friends, my performance I was going to do in a few days, and it was like me shaking my hips, right? So I was shaking my hips in front of my friends, and then they were laughing at me, and I thought it was just because I was shaking my hips, right? I was like, okay, nothing wrong there. I turned around, my teacher was just standing there, like. And she just walks away.
Yeah.
And all my friends are just laughing because she just like walks away.
Like
and I was
nothing
she was looking from me from my behind, and I'm like, okay, awkward.
just walk it up. Just, you know, cover your head and you walk into class. Albert, yes, ma'am. Just gotta sit down. Just keep your head low. She just like awkwardly, here's your test. Yes, thank you. Just.
I didn't have to see that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that was definitely your most embarrassing moment.
Yes.
What would you say is your most memorable moment?
Most memorable would be just winning Youth Talent Search BC.
Definitely.
Just like being able to improv in front of like a bunch of people, especially like high profile people, and just like having fun out there, trying to exert my character and trying to play around with my dance, and then finding out that I won first place. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Why don't you like show your trophy actually to the camera up here? Yeah, great. I was definitely not surprised when you won. I mean, like you did amazing. There was so much talent that year too, especially like seeing how the variety was insane. But like of course, like you brought. What you always bring is like a sense of fun, and there's like interaction with the audience, and like little elements of acting too. Like I think the first dance I saw you in was like a selfie one. That was really funny. That was really cute. I remember it. How much do you think, like percentage-wise, is dancing in a part of your life?
I would say 50 40 to 50%.
Yeah.
Just because like if like the thing is when I started dancing, compared to like when I used to play baseball, my parents would tell me go practice, go practice, go practice. I didn't want to practice because I felt like it was boring, it was dull, it was like, oh, I have to keep doing this. And then when I started dancing, my parents started to come up to my room and say, Albert, go dance. No, I just dance.
Yeah.
There's no point in practicing, I just dance.
Yeah.
So either way, like even if I'm bored, I just start dancing.
Yeah.
I don't care if people are like, stop dancing.
So you're like waiting in line at 8,
Yeah.
you're just grooving along kind of.
Basically.
Yeah.
Or when I was at like an Indian wedding, it's
Yeah.
like they put Indian music on and then I'm just waiting for just to get some what's it called again? Butter chicken.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you stop dancing? No, this is a good groove.
Yeah. Just look at me, man, right? Definitely. Do you have any advice to any people out there who would like to start dancing but are kind of nervous?
Just try it out. It's something that when I first started it was like, wow, this is fun to do. It's not scary. It's just like, wow, I got to do something fun and explore it. It's not supposed to be like you're stuck to one dance move. Don't limit yourself. It's supposed to be an exploration when you're dancing. It's supposed to be expressive. It's supposed to be a lot of things. You should go from character, funny, sad, emotion. It's just a bunch of different things. And when you're dancing, it's supposed to be like an artistry. And even if you're not an artist, you can still express something when you're dancing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people think that, you know, with some ways of expression there need to be words, but there don't always have to be words. I mean, like when you watch dances, like your type of dancing, very energetic, you feel happy, you can almost feel like the story, and you feel like embarrassed, and you feel excited, and like all these like roller coaster feelings, and then you have other dances like lyrical, where like you literally are about to cry, even if there's no words, and just physically seeing the changes, you just somehow understand. And I think that's what's so great about dance and music and poetry and art is just it connects everyone no matter what
And
language
that's
you
what
speak.
I love about it. Just being
Definitely.
able to express yourself.
Exactly. So lastly, can you maybe tell our audience out there where we can find you on social media and find more videos of you dancing?
You can find me on Ichiro Saguil, because that's my Facebook name, or you can find me on Instagram at alert197. And yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, wonderful. All right, guys, so we're going to be back with some workshops, so stay tuned and keep watching here on eveRIAthing.
Hate the way you talk to me. You talk so much, but I can't complain. 'Cause I love how you look at me. I love the way you say my name. You like cherry cola, hate the flavor, but I'll drink you up. Can't be. I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down. I need your loving, I need it now. When you're not with me, I'm so weak. You got me begging, I'm on my knees. I don't wanna be needing your love. I just wanna be feeling your love. I just wanna be in your way. Ooh, baby, 'cause I really don't care where you are. I just wanna be there where you are. I gotta get one little taste. Sing it, guys!
talented and fun dancer. Have you ever played quickfire before?
Oh crap. I've seen it, I've watched it, but I've never experienced it.
Okay, well, you were about to. So just a quick recap. In 40 seconds, I'm going to ask you 9 questions, and you're going to just say the first one that comes to mind.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Camson, Princess.
3, 2, 1.
Your favorite breakfast?
Bacon.
Last song you listened to?
Genji Armor.
3 countries you want to visit?
Philippines, Korea, China.
What did you think on your way here?
Bubble tea.
Your favorite song on the radio that you want to dance here?
I was listening to the radio.
You break dance in the pool because?
Because I can do it.
Your favorite dance movie?
Step Up.
You dance the way that you dance because?
Because I can.
The most important thing in your wardrobe is?
My pads.
Yay! First guest today, that is actually Steve McClaw. We watched live this before, so he was prepared. Okay, so our workshop today is actually I get to be in the tortured hot seat for once. This is Carmel once again, only here on eveRIAthing. Al here has this box of mysterious dances or situations that he has to act out in dance form, and I have to guess them. And each situation I only have 20 seconds to guess, so you can all start your prayer circles now.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
You're picking apples from a tree. You're climbing, changing light bulbs. Climbing a ladder. You're
5 seconds.
quick. What is it?
Big hills are falling and you're trying to avoid them.
That's hard.
I'm scared.
This is for you, Ralph.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Trying not limbo. Trying not to fall. Checking your butt out. You're itchy. You got poison ivy.
10
You're
seconds.
itchy and have to pee. You're itchy and you're doing the limbo. You're itchy trying to shower. You're itchy and trying to baskets.
Your back is itchy, but you can't reach for your itch on your back.
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Close enough. Oh, you fell down the stairs. You fell down the stairs? And you trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god.
Ready?
Go.
You have to pee. You're getting late for work, so you're putting on your pants. And because you're getting out the door.
Yeah.
Ah!
personal favorites is I asked a man, what makes you happy? Tell me one thing that makes you happy in life. And he just looks back at me and he goes, only one thing?
We just do a lot of, all of the money that we get basically goes directly to the Amanda Todd Legacy Foundation, and that is what funds all the programs for kids with learning disabilities and youth with mental health struggling in the communities. I mean, you find bullying in every aspect of life, no matter what, but sports, it's an outlet for kids is what it is, essentially.
Well, I work very hard, and I kind of, I approach acting as it's a science. I could get really technical with it, but for me, acting is about honesty. Also, it's about connecting with the other person in the scene. That is probably the biggest thing for me.
If you're in an audition room and you're feeling nervous, just remember that you have every right to be there as anyone else does. You're good. If you get called in for an audition, that means you're good and you deserve to be there. Never give up on your dream. I mean, I'm from Winnipeg. I never thought I'd be working with Daniel Radcliffe.
Well, up until The Returned, it was mostly commercial work. I recently did a film directed by Tim Burton called Big Eyes, and it was an actor role. That was a very memorable day because I don't mean to make you more jealous, but
Were you with Lena?
no, I got a handshake from Tim Burton and a hug from Amy Adams.
California sign, it's got nothing on your face. The way you smell could brighten up anybody's day.
Multiple theme parks all over that are based.
Mickey Mouse, Disney, Walt Disney.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god! I hate myself. Okay, he says it does not matter. It doesn't matter how slow you go so long as you do not stop.
And I know you went to Fiji to go and teach at some schools there. Can you teach me? Why don't you tell me about what inspired you to go teach in Fiji and what the entire experience was like for you?
Yeah, so I always wanted to do a service trip, but I felt I wanted to go for a little bit more than a couple weeks so I could have an impact on them and they could have an impact on me.
Honestly, most of it has been curated by things that I like. So I did a review on a UK